6:39 on this soggy Monday morning across southeast Texas. We're getting some northern bands from Nicholas, which I'll show you here in just a second. Out the door, looking at warm, muggy temperatures back into the middle to upper 70s for this morning. Here's the view down towards the East Texas Freeway, and it is wet roads out there, so be careful. Take your time where you're going. You can run into a few heavy downpours. Most of the rain is moderate to light, but there are a few heavy downpours here and there. This view from Education First Federal Credit Union, part of our Roofing 911 Live Skycam network. And storm is way down in the Gulf of Mexico, but you can see those bands already stretching up into parts of southeast Texas, southwest Louisiana for this morning. The center of the storm just to the south and east of Brownsville or Padre, however you want to look at it. You can see it on radar there, that little spin. The last couple of frames, it shows a little bit of a northwestward push, and that last few frames showed it was more kind of northerly, so we'll have to wait and see. Hurricane Center says right now winds are at 60 miles an hour, expecting an advisory here in just a little bit. New advisory, we'll see a north-northwest movement at 14 is what they're expecting. That track takes it up past Port Lavaca in towards Columbus by early morning hours on Tuesday. As it makes its way on shore, they're expecting the winds to die down. They do not expect this to become a hurricane at this point, just a tropical storm. Matter of fact, this yellow area here, that is tropical storm warnings, and then this little yellow area here, that's just Jefferson County. That's a tropical storm watch that we're watching out for. So once it moves north of us, probably this time frame between Tuesday 1 a.m. and Wednesday 1 a.m., that's when I think we'll see some of the heaviest rain, because we'll be on the east side and that's where all the rain is. So I think that's where we have the potential for some flash flooding, maybe some of those training bands to come in and give us heavy rainfall in a short amount of time. So that's what we're watching for, mainly early Tuesday through early Wednesday. By late Wednesday afternoon into Thursday, this thing will move off towards the north and east, and that should start to shut down our rain chances just a little bit as we head towards late Wednesday into Thursday. Once again, we have that tropical storm watch out for Jefferson County. Then you go south and west of there, places like Liberty, Chambers, and Galveston counties are under a tropical storm warning, as they're expecting wind gusts maybe upwards of 40 miles per hour. Here's the radar, and with the exception of a couple heavy downpours here and there, most of it's light to moderate rainfall for this morning. You can see up towards Comanel, maybe heading out of Woodville, heading up into to Zavala. You'll expect to see some heavy rain there just around the Comanel area, so watch out for that. Jasper, Newton have yet to see really much in the way of any rain for this morning. Burkeville, South Toledo Bend's been dry for this morning, so good news for those folks. It's really kind of been through the triangle down towards the coast. We've been seeing some of the heavier rains. You can see maybe some heavy rain trying to work their way up into Port Arthur this morning. Sabine Pass getting some heavy rain, and then up 69 or 96, you're going to run into some moderate to light rainfall. So it's out there, some scattered rain. It continues to work from the Gulf of Mexico off towards the north and west. Places like Jasper, Newton, just been to the north and east of that, but you can see some of the rain trying to spread up north, so you'll be getting some rain later on today. Flash flood watch until 6 o'clock Wednesday. So next couple of days we're going to be watching for those heavy bands to come through possibly. Here's the overall forecast. Now this takes us through next Monday, so this is a week worth of rain, and right now they're forecasting anywhere from 5 inches northern Tyler County all the way to 10 inches here in Jefferson County, and in between about 7 inches. So between 5 to 10 inches of rainfall possible. And since we've been dry, we could take a good load of that, I think, for today. And then tomorrow, I think that's where we have to watch out for maybe some of that flash flooding, as maybe some of those heavier bands come in, and that should start to run off a little bit. So we'll keep an eye on it, but right now we're okay. As we take a look at Futurecast, seeing on and off rain throughout the day, heavy at times, and we'll see that through the overnight as well. Matter of fact, as the storm center gets a little bit closer, maybe up towards Houston towards us tomorrow, that's when we expect some of the heavier rains to come through the area. So mostly cloudy, on and off rain today. 90% coverage of rain today. East winds between about 5 and 15, highs in the lower 80s. And then for tonight, on and off rain. East winds at 5 to 15, temperatures been to the middle 70s. And then a 90% coverage of rain on Tuesday, possibly heavy on Tuesday. Flash flood watch, we're watching really closely tomorrow. 60% coverage of rain. I think as it starts to pull away, we'll see those rain coverages come down. 40% for Thursday and Friday, scattered stuff. Same deal on Saturday, before we see a little bit uptick there at 50% on Sunday as we get back to about 90, 91.
Be sure to keep your umbrella handy and be sure to stay safe on the road. Do not speed. You know, if you have a long trip, just prepare for, you know, heavy traffic and a lot of people going slow.
Tons of extra time, right? Just slow down, lots of space between you and the next vehicle. Don't get out if you don't have to, right?
Yeah, and I think that's really going to be the general tomorrow when we see some of the heavier rainfall come down. Today, right now, moderate to light rain. You can get out, just be careful. The road's going to be a little slick. It's been dry for a while, so a little bit of oil here and there can make you slide around. So just take your time.
All righty. Thank you, Jeff.